Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We are in Season 4, middle of the season here. We got Elm Creek, Lima Land, Sterling County, and Eldora. We're saving up the money to get the level 3 engine, almost enough to... We actually could buy it right now, but we couldn't really get many upgrades for it. Probably going to do 1 or 2 more races. I say like probably 2 more races, maybe 3 right before Eldora. We'll buy the engine. Because we'll definitely need it there. Big track, we'll definitely need the engine power and all that. So we should be really good the back half of the season. And then next season, I think we could probably compete for the championship, I would imagine. So let's get on the Elm Creek and see how we could do here today. All right, ran like 4/10 faster than the practice goal, which is a positive. We should be able to hit the top 25 qualifying goal, I hope. I've been able to run consistently at like a 10-0 or a 9-9. So hopefully we can hit it pretty decent here in qualifying. Gotta not go over the edge on the front stretch if that doesn't help any. Try to get down to the bottom, see if we could hook it well enough. That was a pretty decent lap, just past the top 25 goal. Try and see if we can improve this lap. I think we will, honestly. That's definitely gonna be top 25. Let's go 9-9 for that. That's gonna put us 24th. Starting 6th in heat number 4, so we're in the lowest heat, but we can gain a spot. We'll start in 20th at least, which would be pretty good. We got Margie, we got Eric Erickson right in front of us as well. People that we drive around a whole bunch. Definitely got to try to stay off people because it's very tough to do so here. Thomas goes wide. I just have to try and hook the bottom the best we can, come up on the exits. I need Erickson to get up the track a little bit so I don't hit him. Try and get under him here if we can. Try not to hit my right front on him because I think we're going to pop up in the air really bad. That was a good exit off turn 2. Thought he might go high because we were under him, but he ends up putting it down on the bottom. Really messed me up there because I thought I was going to be able to get under him. I was trying to send it in really hard to stay there, but he went harder down to the bottom. But we will start 4th in the B main if we finish right here. We got final lap here. Nobody runs the high side. I was really hoping Eric Erickson or Margie would run the high side at some point, but they never did. They just held the bottom really well. I thought I was going to get by Erickson there, but he ended up putting it right back down on the bottom, and we could not get by him there. But we're in 4th for this B main. We just need to not mess up and hit anybody, and I think we can make the A main. That's the thing. We just got to not hit anybody, because I think I either missed this feature last season or I was very close to because I was stupid in the B main and stuff as well, or the heat race. Try and be as clean as we can because this track is so tight. Because I'm only fast down here on the bottom. I cannot make that fully top lane work, and plus it's easy to slide off up there or do a wheelie and hit the flat too hard down there. Don't do that. We got Cale Brown in front of us. Right now we're up to 22nd for the start of the feature. If we can get by Cale, we'll be in 21st, which I would rather be, just so we're on the bottom. Really would like to be on the bottom for the feature, just because it'll make life so much easier on us, which really, maybe not. I don't even know. I'm just guessing because I would rather run bottom. 5 laps to go here in this thing. I'm putting up a fight with him for the lead. He did not go over the top like that. That messed me up a little bit on entry. That's not great. Oh, got the flat area, did a wheelie on me, straightened out really bad. It's not getting the Cale, and they're flipping. We're gonna have a restart, so I'll just slow up, not get into Cale and do anything stupid. But now that we have a restart, things are gonna be a little sketchy. We're starting on the outside here. I want to try and get down, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. So that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, because we're so side by side with him, like I'm going to have to stay on his outside in the turn 1, and I'm hoping Reynolds behind us can stay behind. Yes, he does. Cale had a terrible entry into turn 3. Too bad we were not able to take advantage of that. He goes high in 1 and 2. Final lap here. He goes high in 3 and 4. We might have a shot at this. Try and slide him. Not going to be able to do so. I was trying to do it by just getting right in front of him on the exit, but he was able to get enough speed on the outside. Good win by Cale there, but hey, we're in the A main. That's all that matters. Very happy about that. We got our top 25 goal at least, which is good. We only missed that at Eldora so far this season. Or not Eldora, Fairbury it was. My bad, the showcase. I was thinking Eldora because that's the showcase for this episode, which I'm hoping we can make that feature with a new engine. That would be fantastic. They're already hitting up here. They're coming to a stop almost. Able to take advantage of it, just trying to stay down here. Margie got hit by somebody, and now she's trying to come down on us like, honey, I'm down here. I don't know where you want me to go. Now I got Reynolds under me. I'm not going to do the same thing to Reynolds that Margie did to me, because you saw how it worked for Margie. I moved her up the track. So I'm just trying not to get moved up the track myself, because we will go way out of whack doing that. Oh, doing the wheelie does not help. I hate doing a wheelie because it makes me so much slower. I don't have any control over the car. Oh, my flip. That was massive. We're back in 21st right now. I don't know who was that high up in the air. That was pretty wild. They were like 5 feet in the air right there. I don't even know how that happens. I don't know who it was either, so they're going to be very slow right now, I would imagine. I don't know if they're on the bottom or the top lane. It was a super white car, and there's a couple of them up there. It looks like the one on the outside, honestly. They're getting down to the bottom, though. But they may be off pace. Oh, maybe this car right here, actually. That's really slow. It might be Carter. It might be Carter. Yeah, he is super off pace right there going on the straightaway. We've had a pretty good run so far. We're in 19th. Keeping the car really clean. Trying to, at least. Got Jessica Robinson just in front of us. Tommy Richardson in front of her. She's trying to slide up on Richardson. Super tight racing. These laps go by so fast with how short this track is. 10-second laps, 20 laps. I'm doing a wheelie, trying to control it. I didn't want to lift. That was pretty cool though, but it's not very fast, I would imagine. I was able to control it a little bit with the wheels, which is funny, but really dumb at the same time, because you definitely don't have control of your car like that in the air, I would want to say. I don't really know, honestly. I'm just guessing, but oh, and somebody else is going flipping. That could be Chase Jones. He's in 15th. We're in 19th, so we're going to be 2 rows behind him on the bottom. Because I think that was Chase Jones. It was a green and white car. It looks a lot like his, so I would imagine it was. That was a massive flip as well. Some good people getting flipped in this one. We're going to be able to gain a spot or two because of the restart, maybe. And then also Chase being up here should be able to gain a spot. He goes wide. I lose the spot to Armstrong. I had to completely lift there, though. But Armstrong's not even forward position. He's a lap down. Chuck Diaz did get by us, though. That's a spot. And somebody else is flipping up there. I don't know who that one was. That looks like Brett Thompson. So Thompson and Chase are going to be side by side. If they're not side by side, 14th, 15th, 1 row difference. But top and bottom, they're going to be. We're in 18th, so we gained 1 spot out of that somehow. Because I thought I gained 1, and then I thought I lost 1 again to Chuck. So, I don't know. Very confused. But it looks like only 19th Margie behind us is on the lead lap, which is really good for us. Oh, we're getting into people. Let's not do that. Try to keep it clean. Get by these guys that are slow. Got Chase Jones here. Please don't hit me, Armstrong. I see that you're a little faster, but you are a lap down. Please don't do anything stupid. I'm trying to get in front of Chase here. Final lap. Oh boy, Jessica Robinson. Thank you. That was rude. And Armstrong's on our inside, so I can't even like slide her back or anything like that. That's a little unfortunate, but we're gonna get 16th. Not terrible. Should have gotten top 15, but got a little bit moved there in 1 and 2, but I've done it to them a million times. Can't be too mad about it. But Margie ended up a lap down somehow. I'm so confused. Brett Thompson finished behind Margie, but not a lap down. I don't understand. That's a really weird results there, it looks like. But I'm happy with 16th. We were 16th in the points already, so that moves us up to 15th, actually. And Jake Newman gets the win there. Rourke getting 2nd. Tyler Robbins, Sean Robbins all the way down in 7th. So we are tied with Richardson right now, 8 behind Margie, which is not too bad. And Newman, third different winner on the year. I'm guessing that's somebody, yeah, Peter, I think, the not full-time driver, has the showcase win, so that makes a lot of sense. But Tyler Robbins, 4 points over Sean Robbins. Sean Robbins had the lead going into this race until he finished 7th in that one, so not a good finish for him. He's had some rough races here, though. I remember he flipped one race here and finished like 20th, so that's a better finish than 20th for sure. But getting $6,300, not going to be enough to really get all the upgrades I want on that engine yet, so we're going to do another race or 2 before we get it. That will put us up to $92,000. And somebody explained to me in the comments, I really appreciate it, because I was always really confused. The smooth driving, where it says smooth driving, moderate driving, that's how smooth or hard racing you were on the car, like beating it up in that one, which makes a lot of sense to me. when you explained it that way. I honestly had no clue. So that actually explained a lot for me in those terms. But we get 3 out of 4 for our top 25. Not terrible. I imagine, 5 races. Top 15, you must be high. Like, I'm going with that. Like, there's no way I can get that, like, every time. But I really want to get this. I'm going to go one more race because we'll be close to 100,000 after this race. And if we do well enough at Lima Land, we usually have gotten around, like, 19th, 17th, maybe 16th in one race last year. We're always around, like, barely making it in to the feature. We made it through the heat race once last year at the end of the year, which was nice. So hopefully I can do that again and try to get like a top 15 here. That would be really nice. All right, well, I was barely able to beat that practice goal of top 15. No way we're hitting the qualifying one. It's gonna be a 10-8. Oh my goodness, that went up like 2.5, 3 tenths there. That's pretty wild on how far that one jumped. But I was able to hit a slightly faster lap than I was previously. I changed the gearing a little bit, try to get a little bit more speed down the straights because I was topping out, running like middle of top. I was trying different lines there, and the upper middle works pretty well for like a long-term run. I think this lower line works for qualifying better. 123, just about exactly what I ran in practice, which I'll take. But that's about the maximum I'm going to get out of this car right now until we get that engine upgrade. I cannot wait to get that. And we've been decent at Sterling too, which is the next race. So hopefully we can do pretty well there with the new engine. We're starting 6th in Heat 1. That's a little rough being in Heat 1 because these guys are going to be a little quicker, but need to try to get one spot on Bobby Young under us. Who is that in front of us? Murphy? Is that Murphy in front of us? No, it's Billy Green in front of us. He's the 116, okay. But we're already losing spots early, but I'm going to try to get this middle lane rolling. If I could stay up here on people, should be able to start getting the momentum. It's going to be tough to get by Billy Green and Bobby Young if they're also running the high lane. And also if Jimmy Williams stays under us, it's going to be tough. Because I need to get just a little lower, but I don't want to get too close to his car and have us hit or anything. So, like, I want to run this line right here where we were in qualifying a little bit because it's not super slicked off yet where I need to be a little higher. I think the B-main will be more like that. Billy's going low now. Interesting. Not able to get the spot on Bobby. Coming up to the final lap, so unless one of them really mess up, I don't think we're going to be able to get them, but we did start pulling away from Jimmy pretty well there, but we're going to be starting on the pole for the B main, which is pretty good. Very happy about that. Should be able to win that, no problem. And we'll be starting 21st in the A main pretty much. So we'll see how the beginning of this B main goes. No shenanigans happen or anything like that. We should be sailing off into the dust set because this place gets super dusty. If you haven't noticed, it's crazy on how like dusty this place is. But we're on the bottom, we're up front, we're getting a good jump as well. Try to hold the bottom right away so Chuck Diaz doesn't get under us. Move up slightly. Try to get my lane rolling. It's going to be like just under or right where those marbles are for the most part. I probably need to enter a little higher right up here. And then try to get a good run on exit like that. He actually had a really good run on exit behind us. I was kind of shocked by that. Slid up a little too much there. Didn't quite like that. I don't even know what my last lap was. What was it? A 6. Yeah, that's not going to cut it, Chief. Another 6. Not great. Chuck Diaz is putting up a fight right now. Maybe I need to run that lower line like we were in the heat race and try to slide up to the exit. Try not to turn the car too much. That was a 3. That was much better. I think I still ran the same 1 and 2, but bottom was much better, but they also fell off super hard that lap. We're already a second ahead now all of a sudden. And we still got 5 laps to go, so I'm going to fast forward it for y'all, and we'll see y'all in the A main. All right, let's get this A main rolling. We're back in 21st. We've finished around like 19th to 16th maybe every single time we've been here, so, or recently since we've been here, like the last 2 seasons, I would say. So hopefully we can try and gain some spots. There's definitely going to be some people wrecking, and we'll just have some attrition there that we usually try to have in these races. Because people go flying off each other. Getting one spot there on Robbie Jackson. That was nice. Pretty clean pass and everything. Trying to be cleaner in these cars just because, oh, there's big wreck. Big wreck. We get spots. We got all the way to 17th. I think they cheated us out of a couple spots there, but luckily I wasn't in that high lane because everyone came to a dead stop and I was full bore just going forward. So, hey, we gained 3 spots basically from the start there, which is really nice. We're still on the bottom, which is a positive. I definitely work a little better towards the bottom side. Maybe slight bit off the bottom, but oh, Billy, do not do that to me. Margie got by us. They're trying to all pass me again since I passed them while they were all checking up. Don't want to slide up into Billy. I got up into Billy a little bit, but we're still good. Oh, Billy's still out there. I honestly thought he was like either spun out or super slow from that hit, but he kept up his speed really well. I think this is Jessica Robinson. Yeah, Jessica Robinson under us. We'll see if we could hold her off. Trying to run this low middle lane. Trying to keep speed up. They get a really good run on the bottom, on the exit, unfortunately. Pulling up in front of me now, bold. If I would have had a little bit of a run, I was going to get right into a right rear. That was super tight. Really trying not to hit the right rear. That's happened before. Somebody's flipping. They did a full backflip. That was pretty impressive, honestly. I think that might have been Richardson, I'm guessing, because I think it was like a light bluish car. Yeah, I think that was the car right in front of us. He did a full backflip somehow. That was pretty impressive. That had to have broken his spine, though. Like, that 100% would have broken your spine. That was a hard hit. I need to get down. Thank you, Robinson, for letting me down, because Richardson's going to be quite slow off the start here. Gonna try and slide up there. And we're good to go. Jessica Robinson going to be getting right back under us, it looks like. Try and hold her off a little bit better this time. Try and run the bottom. Oh, they had a good run on the exit. I thought I was going to slide right up into Margie, but they had like a weird like speed boost there on the exit of 2. Seems like off of turn 2 they get that more instead of off of 4, because like I get like some good runs and then they like pull away mid straightaway, or like right as they get on the straightaway. It's really weird. It's like they like hit a glitch all of a sudden, like their car stops for half a second and then they pull away. It's like they're brake boosting on GTA or something. This is weird stuff. But let's see, we try to get by Margie here, because our goal is a top 15 for our sponsor, and somebody has stopped up top. They look like they were head-on into the wall. They took a V8 and had head-on right into the wall. I don't know who that was. Might have been Jesse right up here, because he's usually not this far back, and it was an orange car that was also up against the wall. That could give us a spot, or 2 if we can get by Margie if he is slow. I don't know if he necessarily went flipping, so he may not be like full off pace. But it does look like he's off pace a little bit. I'm getting in front of Jessica. Sorry, not sorry. I gotta try and keep my speed up. Jesse is a little slow there. Chuck got by us, unfortunately. Try to get that spot back on him, because we were ahead of him, so we definitely are slightly faster than him. At least don't get his left rear that way, or right rear that was super close. I think we had him at the line. This is for 16th. We'd have to catch all the way up to Billy Green up there to be in our goal of a 15th. There still could be another wreck. You never know. And we are dead even at the line there. That was pretty tight. Trying to keep that run up. Cut him off. Had to be real aggressive there. Got him to slow up a little bit. Just completely run bottom right now. Seems to be working a little bit for me also when I did that. I was catching Billy. Oh, massive. And that was for the finish line. Dang it. Why couldn't you guys done that like on the back stretch? I could have gotten my 15th. Margie was flipping through the air. Dang it. So we get 16th for the second straight week. Like, at least we're consistent. That's pretty nice. We're still gonna be, we're 14th in points now. Look at us go, because I think we passed Tommy Richardson. Yeah, he finished dead last of the feature guys, so he fell really far back. We're tied with Jessica Robinson now. I think we were tied with Margie last week, but she beat us. Oh no, she only beat us by 1 spot, so she only gained 4 points on us. So I don't know, who were we tied with last week? Was it Erickson maybe? I can't even remember who we were tied with, honestly. But either way, we're 14th in points now. That's a positive, and we might have enough money to where I want to get this engine. How much are we going to get here? We're getting 7,300. It's going to be really close to 100K. I think I want to buy it, and then we'll get at least 2 of the upgrades, I would say. That will put us to $99,000, almost 100K. And I don't need to really repair the car, honestly, but when I'm getting this engine, it's going to like repair a lot of the stuff anyways for the engine. It's going to go all the way up. And hopefully I can get 2 of the upgrades, 8,000. Yeah, I should be able to get 2. It's tight to get 2, but might be able to get the 3rd one. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to get 11,500 from this one race. So I'm probably not going to be able to get that last upgrade until after Eldora, but at least this is going to be a big upgrade for us. I'll run this Sterling race, and then I'll repair all the parts, because these 3 at least will be yellow for sure after that. So Let's go into Sterling. We got this new engine. I'm gonna up the laps by 3 also, because I do not want to run just 15. 15 is like way too fast, especially for this track, because the track's not that big, just like a big Martinsville with banking. It's like Martinsville Bristol mixed. It's interesting, but hopefully this new engine will help us try to compete for like a top 10-ish spot better, and that would be really nice. All right, well, I was able to run like 3 laps in a row in the 9.9s, which is a pretty good upgrade for us, because I ran like a 10 like 0, like really high 0, barely faster than the practice goal beforehand, and I was able to get like 2/10 faster now, so that's a huge positive. I'm very happy with that, and hopefully we can try to imitate that for qualifying here. It's gonna be tough. I missed turn 1 completely, so that's not a good start. Need to really get the rhythm of it for qualifying. That was a really good 3 and 4 though. Ran a 10.2, not terrible, but we can definitely get faster. Messed up 3 and 4 a little bit, went too far inside, but that will be faster. That'll put us up to 19th. Wow, we're gonna start 5th in heat number 3. That's pretty good. I'm happy about that. That's a good positive for us, because we might be able to gain a spot or so in this heat race, which I think I'd normally gain a spot in this heat race starting in 6th or 7th, honestly. So we can get a good heat race here and get up to like 4th. That would be awesome. So I honestly think we could do pretty well here, and we're up to 4th. Yeah, because they run so high in the first lap. Oh, I'm up to 3rd now. Okay. We're in front of Sean Robbins, which is pretty wild. And I remember I've gotten right reared really hard here before. Not in 1 and 2, not going low enough. So I need to make sure I get all the way down to like the white line, so we don't get right reared. Margie got in front of Sean Robbins. Wow, what a run. That's pretty wild. That's not something I had on my bingo card for today. Sean Robbins throwing the slider back on Margie. Really tight racing. But we're running in 3rd pretty well. And we're in, what, heat 3? This would start us... I can't even do the math in my head. 11th, I think? That's pretty damn good. We can almost get a top 10 off the start of this thing. Actually, we'll probably be in the top 10, like, off to the first lap, because they run so high. And we're going to actually get that, and Margie's going to beat out Sean Robbins there, too. Wow, he's going to start all the way back in, like, 19th, where we qualified at, which is pretty wild. So, we have a good shot at a top 10 here, and I'm hoping this kind of speed will move over to Eldora as well, because if we can make a showcase race, that's huge for us in the points. Just because not a lot of full-time guys make the showcase races, especially Eldora. Like, they do not do very well at Eldora. I knew I was gonna touch Cox there, and that was unfortunate. Just with the right front, just the tip of it, I tapped just the tip of Cox, and it did not feel good. And I'm doing it to Erickson as well. Dang it. We're still in 13th somehow, but I ran too high in turn 1. That's what I was saying about the right rearing at this track. If I don't get low enough in turn 1 and 2, I'm gonna get right reared. So I gotta be like super aggressive down there in 1 and 2, or that is gonna continue happening to me. And I'm upside down now. Are we gonna not have a caution? We're not gonna have a caution. Okay, we're restarting this race thing, because they do not like throwing cautions when I wreck at all. I don't know why. So I'm not doing that because we had a bad start or anything. I don't mind if we were 15th or anything. If they threw a caution, would have been just fine. I'm going to have a terrible turn 1 again. But they did not run all the way down the track. I'm going to try and slide like 5 people here. That kind of worked. We're up to 9th. Like, literally, we were in like 14th or 15th or something. I did a full barrel roll in the air. I want a caution for that. That's pretty stupid if we don't have a caution. Need to be aggressive on the bottom of 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I thought Billy Green was going to get to the inside of us, so I like tried to carry more speed and just keep straight so he didn't get right reared, but luckily he wasn't able to get down there. I'm going way too low. I got the very flat portion down there. That did not help me at all. I did a slight wheelie. They're racing hard behind me. Might be able to slide to that hill. Let's go. We're up to 7th. And we're doing a wheelie again. I need to stop doing it. Lift, dummy. When I do that, I need a lift to get the front end back down so I can control the car. Because other than that, I'm just spinning tires and I'm not fast doing that. Brett Thompson getting by us, or trying to currently. Gonna try and slide 3 and 4. He's gonna get that bottom really hooked. try and not hit him too hard because I don't want to go flying in the air like that. Sean Robbins going flying through the air. We're in 11th still, so right where we started this A main at. That was a really bad flip on our outside. And I'm hoping I can hold the top 10 spot this time. I was all the way up to like 8th or 7th maybe, and I started selling it when I started missing the corner really bad. But off the restart here, I really suck for some reason. I can't get that bottom in 1 and 2 very well. But Sean Robbins flipped there, and he's going to be super slow. We're up to 6th, okay. And now I'm on the outside, so that's not good. Because they can go like 3-4 wide under me, really tight at this track, which is pretty wild. I need to try and either get down now or get behind the green car. We're going to get down now. Oh, boy. Tyler Robbins on our outside. Why are we getting by Tyler Robbins all of a sudden? That's pretty crazy. I will take it. Ned Hill also got by him. Let's go. We're in 7th though. This is the best run we've had at not Kokomo. Because we finished 6th at Kokomo before. Almost top 5 a couple times at Kokomo. Oh my goodness, Ned Hill got to my outside. Was not expecting that by any means. He tubbed me so fast. I could not react to it. They are stopped up here, and I couldn't miss that. I tried to like straighten out right there, did not at all, but we're in 8th, okay. Don't know who was it that spun. I think it was Kevin Murphy, or maybe it was Billy Green up there. I don't even know. Because those 2 guys that were spun out, I'm not even sure who it was exactly. I need to try to get down. This is a very tough track on the restarts. We're gonna be under Ned Hill. He went way, way up to the wall, so we're able to get him pretty quick. We're gonna get 1 or 2 people here. We're gonna get 1. They got back by us in the straightaway. Gotta slide them in 1 and 2. Wait, we're up to 5th. Okay. That worked, I guess. And that was final lap. Let's go, top 5. I'm super shocked by that. That was awesome. I can't believe we got 5th. Because that's our first top 5, and that was crazy. So Rourke ends up 4th, who is up there in the points. Where are the other guys? Tyler Robbins ended up 14th. Sean Robbins ended up 18th. So that's not good for them by any means. Like, that was crazy. And like, if we just would have had a caution when I did a barrel roll, none of that would have happened probably. But hey, I'll take what's given to me, I guess. We're 50 points behind 12th and Jesse right now. We're 20 points ahead of Patrick Barnes. I should be able to try to pull away from them a little bit and try to work on towards the top 10 at the end of the year here. So we'll see how that ends up going. But we get a pretty good payout there. Maybe we didn't get anywhere near 11,000. Never mind. I'm like, maybe we did get 11,000, but no, it wasn't anywhere close. But we did get a good payout, $8,000 that one race. That will put us at $10,200. And we need to repair the other parts anyways, so that will be fine. I'll repair the 3 parts that we need to. I don't really need to repair the engine right now just because it's pretty green and I don't need to waste the money on that. I want to save as much money as we can to be able to get this. After the next race, we only need 13,000. We only need like $5,000, which we should be able to get here at Eldora. I need to go drop the laps as well because they wanted us to do way too many laps. Is this 24? Did I do it right? Yeah, 24 laps at Eldora. That is plenty for us if we make it to the A-Main. We haven't made it any showcase race yet, but now that we have a new engine, it's pretty well leveled up, and we definitely are faster, so that is a positive. So hopefully we can do well here at Eldora. I finished like 27th here one time, so we were a few spots out of the A-Main, and hopefully we can qualify well enough here that will put us in a good spot to make it to the B-Main instead of having to go through the D or the E-Main and all that. So this engine's going to help us a lot, and I'll be able to tell very quickly here in practice. All right, well, I was only able to get down to a 15.3, which really isn't much faster. It's actually slower than my fastest time before, but I usually get faster as like the night progresses and stuff, so should be able to get down like into a 14 maybe by the time the feature comes, or like the B main is and stuff when we're in that. But we'll see what we can do here in qualifying. I'm gonna run 1 super high up because I seem to carry a lot more speed way up here. And I was able to run a 3 up here, and then I'll run like middle and see what happens with that. Hopefully we just don't scrub too much speed and run in the middle. Just really gotta not turn the wheel too much at all. Kind of just let the banking of the track do a lot of the work for us. We're gonna have a ton of speed coming to this lap. That was a 3 at least, so that's not too bad. Kind of ran a little too low there, I feel like, in 1 and 2. Not necessarily where I wanted to be at. 3 and 4. I had a good entry, and then it kind of just cut down itself. That will be a 2, so that's not terrible. 39th. So we're out of the 40s there. That's not bad. We're starting 7th in Heat 3. I feel like that's similar to where we qualified last year, maybe. I can't quite remember. But man, this is rough. We really need that last upgrade on the engine and stuff, which was desperately needed, it looks like. But Eldora, I feel like, is going to be the hardest showcase of the 3 to make, just because of how big of a track it is for us. It's definitely going to be the hardest one to make, I would imagine. Fairbury is going to be tough, but I think we have a better shot of making it there than we do here. And then Prairie View, there's not like the big names out there. So we should have a good chance at making that later this year, I would think. Hopefully I can try to catch Erickson here and gain a spot. That would be really nice. Because 39th, I think we're in the C main for sure. Even gaining a spot here in this heat race, I think would still be the C main, but might be like the front of the C main. So we'll see, because I've been in the C main at least every year, if not the D or the E. I think I was in the E main the first year. Oh, we're getting the run on him. We just gotta be able to get under him, but he's running that super low line. Not gonna be able to get there, unfortunately. I was hoping he was gonna go up a little higher. I was gonna try to slide him or something, so we're gonna D in the C main. Yeah, starting 9th in the C main. We gotta get top 5. Which I think last year I finished 6th in my heat, was better off in the C main, and then I messed up and fell back and had to work our way back forward. Either that or that was a different race, I don't know. I can't quite remember. All the races kind of get like meshed together over time just because we're in our 4th season of these things, and there's so much that has happened to us in our midget career. Please don't hit me, Kale. Trying to hold the bottom. I don't want to be down here anyways. Get by Reynolds as well, that's huge. Try to get this middle rolling like we were in that heat race, and we should be able to get to the top 5 pretty quickly, I hope. Got Robbie Jackson, we got Margie, Chuck Diaz. A lot of people we race around normally. Don't hit Margie, we're good. Chuck's going back low, Margie's trying to hold us a little low. We're up to 6th, which is good. Getting by Chuck, I'm getting into Bobby because he was slow on entry. Getting by, who was that? Bobby Young, he was slow on exit too. Jesus. I don't know what's going on there. Trying to get by Jessica Robinson and Patrick Barnes. Barnes, don't hold me down here too hard. I think we were 3 wide anyway, so that makes a lot of sense. I was thinking we were going to be by Jessica Robinson, but we weren't. See if we can try and get by Eric Erickson. Oh, we're 3 wide here. And caution. We were going 3 wide for the lead, and a caution came out. That's unfortunate. We were having a pretty good run there. It takes me a lap or 2 to get going here, too, is the bad thing. Because it's such a big track. It takes a lap or 2 to, like, get rolling around for me to get up to speed up in that middle lane. Because right off the start, I got to run bottom, I feel like, just to hold this lane so nobody gets right under me. Because they really want to get right under you immediately. And then I can kind of go up here for 3 and 4, but I still don't have too much speed yet. It's really the second lap is when we're up to speed finally. Already lost touch to the first 2 until I start getting this run. And then I get a massive run there. These 2 go back low. I'm going to try and hold this middle line. Should be able to get by Robinson before the line. No, not quite. I think we were dead even, but I think she had it at the line for sure. Try and stay out here. Hopefully Erickson goes low. I almost popped up off his right rear. I was trying to get to his outside. Gonna be able to stay on his outside. 2 to go here. 2 more laps around. Went much higher there, trying to get more of a run down the straightaway. I've got this thing like pinned to the floor for the straightaways as much as it can. I'm hitting like 116, maybe almost 117 down the straights when I run high enough, but we got the lead now in the final lap finally, and we are going to win the C main. That'll put us in the best position for the B main at least, which I don't even know where that is, 11th maybe, something like that, to try and make the A main, the 13th even, not even 11th. Dang it, I thought it was going to be 11th. I thought maybe it was top 10 that was in. Oh wait, that makes sense. There were 6 heats, 2 of them each, so that's 12. Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind, I'm stupid. Ignore me. But we need to get that outside rolling. I really need to not have cautions here because the cautions really mess me up. They really start messing me up. And we're already 3 wide. Jessica Robinson going inside of us. Pause. Trying to get by Erickson on the outside, which we do. And Jesse right there, all coming to a dead stop there, which I hate when they do that. Because Jessica Robinson, like, came to a stop right in front of us, had nowhere to go, hit her right rear, and it popped me up into the wall, which really sucked. But we'll see how damaged this car is the main thing. I don't know. How damaged is it? Only 95. It's not terrible, but it's not great by any means. I definitely wish it wasn't damaged, because if they just wouldn't have came to a stop there, it would have been alright. But got to get this outside rolling once again. We only had a couple laps there to try to make anything happen. We didn't get time to do anything yet. Try to stay on the outside of Jesse right here. Got to make it up to the top 5 to make it is the thing. Got to make it to the top 5. They are 3 wide in front of us. Oh my god, they're 4 wide. Now they get 3 wide again. We're getting by both these guys on the outside. Let's go. We're up to 7th. Oh my goodness. We're making this middle roll. Up to 6th. Let's go. We got Kevin Murphy in front of us. That's the last guy we need. We just got to get by him for this B main to make it in the A main. We got 5 to go. A caution would absolutely devastate me, I feel like. That's the last thing I need. Because you can see how hard it is up here. Once we started making it to the top 5 almost, they like, oh boy, they keep it going. Let's go, we're up to 4th. I thought they were going to make a wreck there, but they just straightened it out last second. Thank goodness Chase Jones straightened his car out and did not wreck the thing. We're up to 4th though. That gives us a buffer room. If we lose one spot, we're still in the transfer, so we could lose a spot to Kevin Murphy, which I don't want to, but if it happens, we're still in the transfer spot. This is huge for us. First showcase race of our career, potentially. 2 laps to go. We hit a 15-0. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. Like this track's weird. I get faster as the night goes. It's so confusing. I might be able to hit a 14 in the feature. We already hit a 14 actually. We hit a 14 in this race. We hit a 14.9 there. We're up to 3rd. Newman went to the outside there, and we got by him. We're behind Robbie Collins and Tyler Robbins, or Robbie Collins and Tyler Robbins. That's a tongue twister. Can we get him at the line? Oh, we're gonna get 2nd in the B main. Let's go, baby. That was huge. We get tubbed on the outside. We're starting 20th in the A main. That is wild. That is so wild. I really did not think we were gonna make that A main because we started so deep in the C main. We ended up winning the C main. We started 13th in the B main there. That was huge. Like, I'm just happy to be here. We're getting a lot of points compared to the people that we race around normally because there's only like 7, 8 of us full-time drivers in this race. So that's huge for us. Oh, they're already wrecking. Our car has 94% on it. We're 12th. We're in 12th because everybody came to a dead stop. I was completely airborne there. I ran in the back of Tyler Robbins and we went airborne there, which was stupid but funny. Oh my goodness. I'm just happy to be here. We got 24 laps of this, and hopefully we can actually get a green flag run because I've never raced against these guys that only race these showcases. So I don't know their names very well or their paint schemes at all. So it will be interesting to see them and who we could actually run around potentially. So I have no clue what kind of speed we have. I'm just happy to be here. Like, the more spots we get, the better it's going to be for us in the long run for the point standings. Like, we might jump all the way up to like 10th in points from this race alone. Oh boy, I did not know we were going to be one on the outside. We got a caution. Last second, we're in 13th, thank goodness. Rourke is right in front of us now. I don't know if Rourke was the one I was stuck on or not. I don't think it was because I was right rearing somebody. It might have been him actually. It looked kind of like his car. It might have been this guy on my outside though too. I'm not 100% sure. But we already got 2 cautions in the first 5 laps, which is pretty rough. Got to hold bottom right away, and then now I can start. Oh, I did not want to come up on Sean Robbins. At least he made it too. It's cool to see. Did not know he made it though. He might have made it through the heat racing. He might have finished 3rd in one of his heats. Because I did not see him out there in the B main. Because I'm like, I was thinking in my head, I don't see him. I was right behind or right in front. I got right around Tyler Robbins, I remember, but I did not see Sean, so I did not know where he was at all. But we'll see what we can do. If we could beat any of these showcase drivers, like that would be awesome. Trying not to hit Thomas there. Messerol? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Messerol? That's just the way it looks to me. I could be completely wrong though. We have a million tear-offs. I do not need to worry about tear-offs at all. Eldora always gives you a ton of tear-offs, so any like slight inconvenience of dirt, it's coming off immediately. But hey, we're at 19th. I'm just happy we're here. They're wrecking. Oh, we missed that by an inch. Holy crap, that was close. We're up to 17th now, beating both of them out from the wreck. That was nice. Andrew Felkin, or Felker, I thought Felkin. I don't know why I saw an N for instead of an R, I'm stupid. But Andrew Felker, hardly know her. See if we can get this rolling again on another restart. Like, this has been more wrecks than what we have in a normal race so far, and these are supposed to be like better drivers. They're definitely faster, but better, I don't know about that. These guys are a little bit more messy with it, I feel like. But they really have nothing to lose because they're not running full-time points or anything. And we'll be able to get that final upgrade for that engine after this race, which is huge for us. Like, I'm keeping up with Newman right now, who's on our inside, which is huge. Like, he's usually up there running, could win. I think he won last week or 2 weeks ago it was. Or was it last week? I can't even remember. Did he win at Sterling or did he win at Lima? I can't remember, but I think he won at Sterling, I want to say. And he's like top 5 in points normally and stuff, so like we are doing fantastic. I'm super happy about that. We're beating Thomas Messerol right now. Got Chase Jones behind us. I don't know. Oh, somebody else ended up in a wreck and they're super far back. And Sean Robbins, oh my goodness. We have been inches away from 2 wrecks in a row now, like that. Like, they need to stop doing that. I'm going to die. I don't know how we haven't, but like that first caution, we bounced up in the air off of the back of Tyler Robbins, which I have no clue where he's at. He's killing it right now. He's really far up there, I think. And usually all the full-time guys just finish like 17th to 23rd because we're not running it, so nothing really changes in the lineup from like basically where they qualify, I feel like. So basically wherever the qualifying is where everybody finishes, unless we end up in the race, then things change. So every other heat and everything usually just stays exactly the same. The qualifying dash, whoever's like the first 12 in that will just finish right there where they were and all that. But if we're in the race, it changes dramatically. Like you can see, I don't know where Tyler Robbins is. I imagine he's around the top 10, but I could be wrong. It could be like 5 cars ahead of us right now. And Robbie Collins is upside down. He is going to be very slow now. We're in 20th now. We're definitely going to be faster than him. Taylor Ryman, I think, was in the first wreck or something. He is in 23rd, or he flipped at some point, one of these wrecks. But he is way off pace back there. So that's going to be 2 cars way off pace. We're at least going to finish 21st for sure, because Collins is going to be slow now. Chase Jones is the only other one that's with me on speed back here. Those 2 behind us are going to be way off speed, so don't got to worry about them. This is the lowest we 100% are going to finish right now. And another one, tabletop spinning on the wall. That was massive. Luke, I don't even know how to say that name. Jirachi? I don't know. It sounds like Jirachi from Pokemon. But that's what it reminds me of, like, saying his name. He was doing a freaking tabletop spin there. That was pretty wild. This has been a messy feature race. Like, Taylor Ryman got in front of us because we have terrible restarts, but we should be able to get right back by him because he's going to be slow. Should be able to get by Luca as well, I would think, because he was just doing flips up by the flag stand. But we're on the final lap here. I really need to catch him and pass him if we're going to. Okay, good. We got a huge run there going onto the backstretch. We're going to finish top 20 in our first feature, which is huge. That's going to be a pretty good payday for us finishing in the A main, regardless. And that's going to be great for us in the points also. The full-time guy has finished ahead of me. Tyler Robbins actually only ended up 18th. Who was the highest up or the actual full-time guy? It was Chase Jones in 14th. So with a couple, with the 3 showcase drivers wrecking. Oh, Robbie Collins finished behind us. Never mind, we weren't last. But basically everybody just ended up wrecking, and that was behind us. So that is perfect. Don't know, actually, I don't know how Robbie was one of the wrecks, but we are still 13th in points. but you could see like the points difference. We got 122. The people that didn't make the A main were 100 flat. So we got 22 points on everybody that didn't make the A main, which is huge for us. That was awesome. And then like Robbie, who is right ahead of us in points. It was Jesse, Ricky, Tommy Bailey, Billy Green, Ned Hill, and I don't think any of them made this race. Yeah, Ned Hill's there, Billy Green, Ricky, Jesse. Yeah, they're all back there. Did not make the feature. So that is huge for us, and we're going to get a pretty good payday, and we can go get that final upgrade for our engine now. That was pretty solid for us. I'm super happy we made our first feature. That's awesome. I'm just happy we were there. We had a shot at top 15, I feel like, but at the same time, don't know if we would have been able to stick up there. We were up there for a minute from a wreck or two. Ooh, I can actually get the other sponsor now. It's a little less per race, but that initial payout's actually really nice. And then when it comes back around to the beginning of next year, I'll re-sign with the other sponsor and we'll get the more per race again. So I need to bring this back up to 50, I believe it is, for the 20 laps, maybe? Was I right about that? Yes, it is. And get this engine upgrade. And now we got fully decked out level 3 engine. That is huge. We're going to be able to fight for like top 10s now, I think, in races normally. And then next upgrade will be the tires. Trying to save up like, I don't know, $65, $70, $75,000. I'm going to say $75,000 maybe to get all 3 upgrades, which we're probably going to need those on the car to really compete for the wins. I think we can compete top 10. Hopefully we can make us compete for some wins as well at like Fairbury, Kokomo, next week's episode, like the next episode, the next 2 weeks that we got. Lima Land's going to be tough. It's been a tough one for us. We finished 16th there, but we got 5th at Sterling when we first got the engine. So who knows how these races are going to go that don't have those showcase drivers. We could be fighting for like a top 5 most weeks, maybe. Who knows? And then Prairie View, we just need to make that showcase and do the best we can there. So that's a huge episode for us. Very happy that we were able to make a showcase finally, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's been a long grind. I need to go resize that sponsor. Actually, I don't mind that sponsor cutting off and stuff. It's huge, and I kind of like it like that. It's like cutting off. It's kind of funny looking, so we'll keep it the way it is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.